want to make a bukkake reference. But like, I guess I just did.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with my friend Holly.
Hi.
She's going to be my model today. And we're also going to be doing a video for her channel that she's starting, and I'm going to be the model for her. So what we're doing today is, I think it's long overdue for my channel, is a makeup video.
Woo!
Yeah, woo.
Woo, right?
Woo, right? Yeah.
Fucking woo, bitch. That's the kind of video this is going to be, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, I swear all the time. It's not a big deal. I started off with doing a lot of makeup videos, and then I did some vlogging. Not that I have a lot of videos on my channel anyway, but I was like, hey, Valentine's Day is coming up. Not a big fan. I'm pretty bitter. So we're going to do a little bit of a gory Valentine's Day look today. I'm going to be turning Holly into like a love or lust demon, whatever you want to call her.
So like my normal personality. Maybe.
Right. I even made face charts because I'm professional.
Professional, right? That's what the diploma says.
True. True. To make it even more interesting, we have wine. It's red, so theme.
We're like figuring it out.
Should we pour some?
Yeah. No, I need that.
Yeah, we're gonna start. This is gonna be interesting because I'm always just nervous doing makeup in general on camera or in front of people. So now it's like add some alcohol. We'll see how that goes. We also have Carrie behind the camera. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
She's gonna get some wine too.
I want some of that too.
Yeah.
We all need wine in this video because. Do I even need to like give
Just
a reason?
because.
Yeah.
Because wine.
So, cheers.
Cheers, bitch.
So I just want to say happy Valentine's Day to everyone. If you do have someone to celebrate with, so good for you, I guess. I don't, so
Cheers either way.
cheers either way, and let's turn Holly into a fun demon.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be hard though.
No, she's like,
Okay.
I asked her because she like could capture this role.
Pretty evil.
Fun. I want to keep drinking this though. I'm just like,
It's pretty tasty. No, honestly, this
kind of
reminds
fizzy
me.
too.
Kind of fizzy. And it's like really sweet. It tastes like a strawberry candy, and literally this is bringing me back to being like 16 years old and like sneaking the cheapest wine that tastes the best and just like drinking an entire bottle of it.
Hopefully we won't get hammered because I'm gonna be using tools near your eyes. Like,
I kind of like my eyes, so I kind of want to keep those if that's a possibility.
why?
Bitch.
Let's just get into it. Alright guys, I'm going to be starting with her horn. So I bought some transfers. Should be pretty simple. It's what we're going to start with because they need like a clean surface to go on, so I'm not going to do the makeup. I'm just going to kind of test out where I think I kind of want them more on your temple here, so then because I want to do like something else in the middle. I don't know if I want to explain it or just be like, surprise.
Do you want marked off?
Yeah, that's what I was just looking to do. Like right,
Like if I had horns, where would they be?
right?
Right.
It's a question I ask myself every day.
I feel like horns will be a good look for me. Like I feel like it'll be my true self. Are you having a moment?
Yeah.
You alright? Okay. All right.
Yeah, you keep going.
We're good.
Ignore me.
We're good. But yeah, so I think it'll just kind of be like my true self.
Yeah. I think this will look real, like it'll really suit you. Transfer to me.
Right?
Yeah, what I thought was not even. More right here. You know what though? If they're
Sisters,
little,
not twins.
right? It's
Right.
like eyebrows, and you know what? Like we don't know your family lineage. Maybe like the type of demon you are, their like horns are just like.
Right?
You know how like everyone has like one boob bigger than the other kind of thing?
Exactly. And we're not going to judge her. We're not going to body shame her. Like,
No, 2020, this ain't what we doing.
right. All horns are beautiful horns. Okay?
We have Lizzo to look up to. We can't disappoint Lizzo.
Right? That bitch is out there on a beach in a bikini, showing her ass to Instagram.
She's doing so much for us.
I am here for it. I love her.
I love Lizzo. So if you guys don't know, I might actually move. I know this might fuck up the angle. Sorry, Carrie, but it is what it is. So if you guys don't know, me and Holly, I don't think you were there the day I vlogged my day at school. It was my first vlog.
No.
I think you were actually...
I was somewhere.
You were somewhere. So you guys didn't actually get to meet Holly, I don't think. But we did go to school together. And we became pretty good friends, I would say.
Yeah, we've done like a lot of stuff together too. Like we've worked quite a few jobs together, which is pretty cool.
We don't hate each other.
We don't hate each other, which is always a plus. We worked at Canada's Wonderland to do the makeup at Halloween Haunt, which was a really cool experience.
Yeah, that was
so
awesome.
if you went to Halloween Haunt this year at Canada's Wonderland, you saw our makeup, you're welcome.
To all the Toronto and GTA people out there.
Right? Everybody who got scared, you're welcome.
Or not welcome, depending on how you feel about that.
Right? Either way, I don't care.
He's like, you suffer, you don't suffer, I don't give a crap.
You knew what you were signing up for when you paid the money to go there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. We also, we did the clowns for the Santa Claus parade this year.
Yeah, we also did that. That was fun. That was, I had to like be up at 5 a.m. to get to that.
Ooh, yeah, we were up pretty early to do that one. That was, yeah, because we had to be there at like 7 or something like that. Yeah.
But then we were done early, so then we got Starbucks and watched the parade.
Mm-hmm. Well, we only watched the clowns. After the clowns were gone, we didn't care anymore.
Make sure. I think it's on there. I can like see it. Like, ahi? What's
What?
What's the word? When it's like
Adhering? We just opened this bottle of wine, folks, just so you know.
Sit down.
Okay.
Just, Karen's like, sit the fuck down. No, I didn't break anything. It's fine.
Yeah, no. My apartment's small, but like, it's a little cramped in this tiny
She's also
space
like
that we're
taller
working
than
in.
me.
Yeah, that's the factor. That's why you like kick the things behind you.
Yeah. Okay, she's stuck. She not like the cutest.
That's okay. You just like blend her out with a little bit more water or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Might actually grab a sponge for that. And we'll blend it out with a bit of alcohol after too. Get rid of those harsh edges. Tip of your brow, which I'm a little like not mad at. I think it's because like not this is above her brow, this is above, but I'll blend.
Right.
I'll get rid of that.
Is it like, are my eye like wrinkles like?
It's like moving it, which is kind of cool because it's like you can emote after with it.
Okay. All right.
You know?
Which is always what you want to go for when you're
Right.
doing like special effects makeup, is you want to make sure that the emotions and stuff can come through.
Also, just so we don't have continuity error, I'm tying my hair back. Just letting everyone know right now. I forgot to mention, this isn't very Valentine's themed beside like the pink wine. So we also bought like
Snacks.
Valentine's snacks.
Cookies, bitch. They're pretty cute.
I don't know what face I'm making. We also bought like little brownies too, but I'm gonna pick them up because I already spilled shit everywhere with those, so. I'm not trying to like destroy Holly's house per se.
But like, she's trying to make sure I have things to do after she leaves, for sure.
Yeah.
Just watched part 3 of Sabrina.
You watch it?
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that.
Yeah.
I've been looking for something to talk about. I'm 2 episodes and then I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There is way too much singing this season.
Okay, people have been complaining about
Yes,
that.
and I'm fucking here for it. All the pages I follow on Instagram, they're talking about Sabrina. They're like, please stop with the singing. And I'm like, yes, bitch, please stop with the singing.
But I'm
I
also
don't want
like, I'm kind of here for it.
Okay, but you're like High School Musical generation, right? So like,
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with the High School Musical, so I'm just like, why? Why are you doing this? Which one of you is trying to have a singing career where you're like trying to showcase this right now? Because stop.
Whoever asked for this?
Nobody, you know, and like in the first few seasons, like the first 2 seasons, they had a little bit of singing, and it's like, okay, I understand because of chanting and like whatever, like with being witches and whatnot. But this season was a little much. Like, I'm not sitting here for a musical. Like, that's a commercial break for me. That's 2 minutes where I'm going to get up, I'm going to go to the washroom, I'm going to get a drink, I'm going to smoke a joint, like something where I don't have to pay attention to whatever the fuck they're talking about. Yeah. Not here for the singing. Yeah.
Well,
So-
I just want to thank everyone for coming to Holly's TED Talk.
To be honest, I would almost rather, like, I hate the musical episodes of any show, but I would almost rather have one musical episode and then not have any of it for the fucking rest of the series. You know, get your one out and then you're done, right? Like, then you're fucking over it.
Okay.
And I don't have to listen to you try to be a singer ever again.
Although I'm not going to lie, I really thoroughly enjoyed when Buffy the Vampire Slayer had a musical episode. And I'm not even going to lie or deny that. What?
That's different. Buffy can do no wrong.
No, I know. But like, it was like the one and done, and it was
Right.
because like a demon was coming in and he was part of it. But like,
Right.
when I saw Spike singing, I was a little like,
Hello.
I like this.
Right. And then
He's
they,
not British.
I think I did know that,
That
actually.
shook me to the core.
Yeah.
Like, when I first heard him, I was like, excuse me? Most of
What's
the
wrong
time
with
you're
your
like,
voice?
oh, you are British.
Right.
But him, I was like, you are not British? Spike? You lied to me? What? What? I hope I don't look like a total goober with my hair all pulled back.
I'm like,
I know, but sometimes I pull my hair back and I'm like, ooh, she cute. And sometimes I pull it back and I'm like, ooh,
she bald.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although, we did bald caps and I looked very good bald. And I'm not just saying this, like, multiple people told me I looked very good bald.
Next video, we shave Courtney's head.
Haha, no. Unless you want to pay out for really good wigs for me.
I mean, I do have a wig collection that you can choose from.
True. You do have that one I really like.
Which one?
The blue one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Duh.
But have you seen my teal ones?
Oh.
I have 2 new teal ones.
Ooh, okay. Maybe. Maybe next video. So, I think this horn is pretty well blended. That little bit might have to be covered by your hair. So I think we're going to cut for a second. I'm going to do the other horn off camera because it's going to take some time, and we'll be back with the next step. Alright guys, so I finished the other horn. I'm going to save to actually put the actual horn inside for the finishing touches. I already drew an outline of a heart on her face just with eyeshadow. And so now I'm going to go in with our 3rd degree and make it look like it's cut into her head.
So while Courtney's mixing up the 3rd degree, I'm gonna mix myself up a little bit more wine because I'm just thirsty.
I was about to say, do you want wine?
So we're gonna do a little bit of story time. Carrie was just mentioning how she likes the little cocaine plate here, which is our little palette for mixing. Funny story, I worked on a short film recently, and in the scene there was some drug use. And from what they had explained to me, it sounded like it was going to be straight up cocaine, and they wanted it on tinfoil. So I was like, hey, I've got this palette here you guys can use because it might actually look better when you cut up, you know, your fake cocaine on here instead of your tinfoil. And they were like, oh, that's actually okay because, you know, we were gonna make it like he's lighting it underneath, like he's gonna smoke it. I'm like, oh, he's freebasing it. I got it. And they looked at me and they were just like, you know a lot about this. And I was like, I grew up in Jane and Finch. You need to know your characters, like know your players, right? So you need to know, are you dealing with somebody who's snorting, or you need to do are you dealing with somebody who's smoking this shit? Like, because that really changes your circumstances. So that was pretty interesting, where you try to be helpful, but you show yourself to be the lowlife you are.
Alright, I think this is ready.
Right? All about
So-
popping bottles, smoking blunts.
Gotta slap this on you,
All
man.
right.
This also might become a weird. Oh! What the fuck?
Do you want to give it a minute to like set up just a touch?
Yeah,
So
it was
doesn't-
like fine, and then all of a sudden it was like.
Okay, so this product, and we said we weren't going to teach here, but we'll have a little tiny lesson. It's a 2-part compound, so you mix it together, and that's what kicks off the chemical reaction to make it solidify.
We're scientists.
Yes. So each part seems a little bit thick, but then when you mix it together, it seems thick, and then all of a sudden it gets really like melty and liquidy. So if Courtney were to kind of put this on my face right now, it would look nice at first, and then as it tries to solidify, it would just kind of melt down my face. So you kind of got to give it a minute and work with the timing of the product.
Right. It only gives you a certain time, which is kind of the sucky part about this. You could get really good results, but like it has to be in that sweet spot to move it around. So for me trying to make it in the shape of a heart, I'm going to really have to work with that sweet spot. But once it gets to that sweet spot, it hardens very quickly from there.
Yeah.
So I kind of just, this might be ready to go.
All
I
right.
kind of just have to like.
Basically, in concept, the same kind of thing that you'd caulk your bathtub with or your windows, except they make it out of things that's safe for human skin. So essentially, she's just, caulking my bathtub here.
That's what I do.
Yeah, the bathtub, which is my face.
Is that a metaphor for life if I've ever heard one?
Sometimes it's luxurious with a bath bomb, sometimes it's a quick 5-minute wash in and out. Depends on how I feel.
Honestly, I'm not disagreeing with anything, so I'm just like, yeah. Just trying to concentrate, but I'm like, words of wisdom, if I've ever heard it, Alright, I think this is where I might have to leave it. It's not really going to let me touch it too much more, and then I'm going to let it sit a little bit more, blend it out, which again I might just do off camera because who wants to watch us blend, really? Like, not the most exciting. So yeah, we'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
Bye!
Alright guys, so we're back from me just kind of blending it out, fixing it. It's not exactly how I wanted it, but that's kind of how makeup goes sometimes. It's not always just the way the product works, like not always going to be perfect, but I made it pretty much how I like it. And so now I'm just taking some alcohol paints and I'm just painting around it and just getting it kind of looking more like part of her flesh and stuff like that.
With makeup, it looks like shit until it looks good.
Yeah, that's like we always remind ourselves that kind of thing.
Especially like with special effects makeup is you'll be doing it and then you're like, this looks like fucking nothing. And then as soon as you start to get near the end when it's painted and everything, you're like, wow, it actually looks like something. You're like, I did this.
You're like, wow, I'm talented.
Right. I'm like trying to think if I look hunchbacked, but also like I can't be so tall that I'm too tall for what you're doing.
Right.
Problems
I'm very
of height.
just short. I was like, what is that? The restaurant I waitress at, one of the cooks, he's like even shorter than me. So anytime he's like needing to get something, he sometimes asks me.
Are you the tall one?
And I'm the tall one. And I'm like, what is this world? Like, I'm never the tall one.
You're like, wow, this is what the tall people club feels like.
Like, I never think I'd experience this.
Right? You're like, I bump my head on things. Tall people problems.
Wow, I can get that for you. Let me just. But the funny thing is, the cook just before him, who he kind of got hired, like, to replace because the other guy quit, was like 6 foot something. So he would like be my like, hey. So it went literally from like day to night.
So who gets the really, really tall stuff?
The latter.
Fair enough.
Just like sometimes we don't feel like pulling it out.
Ladders don't get enough credit in the workplace, but they like, they pull their weight.
Yeah, they're a good tool. Premium content, guys.
Ladders.
If it helps, we're really like finished off the model.
About to start bottle 2.
Also, yeah. we're prepared. We're not just buying one bottle. Starting to look less like shit, so as you can see, it looks like shit till it doesn't. The more paint I add, the better it looks. The flesh, once I start adding the flesh tones, more of what I was going for. Although for some reason these reds aren't really wanting to like alcohol. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like they're still doing it, it's just like weird.
You know, some of them might not be so happy with me because I ran out of 99% alcohol, so I had used 70% alcohol in them one day, and apparently that makes a huge difference. So, by the way, if you're using an alcohol palette, make sure you use 99% alcohol, because anything less than 99% alcohol can't be used for fucking shit. Can't be used for alcohol palettes, can't be used to clean your bong, can't be used for fucking nothing. So just throw it out.
Heard it here, folks.
Don't buy 70% alcohol unless you're drinking it.
Don't drink 70% alcohol.
Don't drink 70% alcohol.
The only thing it's good for is like when I buy it in the spray at the dollar store, it can like disinfect stuff.
Yeah, but still, it's only disinfecting 70%.
But anything 70% or above is full disinfectant.
Okay, Dr. Courtney.
I know some things. As Phoebe Buffet once said, I may play the fool at times. I was trying to get this paler because I know once I put the foundation on you, it's gonna look paler.
Yeah.
And like it's.
I'm white. I'm very white. I got flavor though.
I swear, my favorite story to tell is when we were at Canada's Wonderland, we were taking out the paints that we used to airbrush like the monsters, and we're looking at the names of them, and one was called Corpse Flesh, and Holly just was like, we test out the colors in our own skin, see how they look. Holly just swatched it on her arm, and it blended into her skin perfectly. She's like, how am I the same color as Corpse Flesh? She's like, I'm not here to be attacked.
Right? Just so personally offended, like... Again, I know I'm dead inside, but like, you ain't gotta call me on it like that.
So, now I'm going to do more of like a beauty-ish look on the eyes. Because she a demon, but she a cute demon.
You know, sometimes like, you're evil, but like, you wanna look pretty.
Chug.
Right? Can I get a top up?
Of course.
I'm like, should I do some wine before I do eyeliner?
Right.
Yes.
Carrie's like, DOP, bartender. Yeah.
She really helping us girls out.
Thank you. This is like the kind of support that I need in my life every day.
Just someone there to hand you wine.
Yeah, just somebody to give me wine.
That's like, honestly.
I don't know if you guys ever watched How I Met Your Mother. Yes?
Somewhat, yes.
So, Lily, Allison Hannigan, who was also in Buffy.
Yes.
There is this one episode, or it's actually multiple episodes over a season, where she pays the bartender to make sure there is a drink in her hand every time he sees that her drink is empty.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
And that's what I need.
Might be a little thick, but it's also like once the lashes go on. Open for me?
Okay, a lot of us are a little thick.
Alright guys, so the camera died at some point, so now we're using a different camera because I keep forgetting to pick up an extra battery.
YouTube problems.
Yeah. So I fixed her eyes, I fixed better how I want them. Now I'm just going to go in with her face makeup, and that's all I'm doing right now.
That's the word on that.
doesn't match you, but it's fine because we want you pale, pale, pale.
It always makes me feel better when the palest tone is whiter than I am, because there are certain brands of makeup where I am their palest foundation shade. And I'm like, I'm white, but am I really palest foundation shade white?
The whitest?
Yeah, right. Am I the whitest person? You're right.
I keep forgetting that I'm... Shut up.
It's fine.
No, I appreciate the commentary, yeah. You tell them, I'm not the whitest person.
In a lot of ways, you're not the whitest person.
Right? My skin may not show it, but flavor.
So, where'd my utensils go? Utensils? Now the thing's lost from my brain. Stencils.
Okay.
It's
Couldn't
right
help
in
with
front
that
of
one.
you. It's right there.
Thank you.
Wouldn't have been able to help with that one, had no idea where she was going with it.
I'll do stuff to your lips later.
Oh, I'm itching myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were like, don't forget the lips.
No, that wasn't chastisation. That was like, I have an itch and I'm trying not to scratch the foundation off of my face.
She's being a good model.
Thank you. Alright guys, so I'm going to do her lips, and then the rest of everything will kind of be a surprise because we're just going to do the finishing touches like off camera and just the way things are happening. So
I'm gonna drink some wine.
just going to drink some wine and then we're going to do some lips. Some lippity lips. And obviously I'll have to touch them after because I'm sure we'll keep drinking more wine.
Okay.
Alright. Well, next time you see Holly, she's going to be fully transformed, horns, lashes, everything. We're just going to do that all off camera because it's going to be a lot easier and a lot of like in front of her face. And she has to put contacts in, so yeah. Alright guys, well, I might be covered in blood right now, it's just fake. Oh my god, it's everywhere. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. So we also just finished like a little like duet together. I don't know exactly where I'll put this, so you might have seen it already or you might see it after the outro. Oh, I'm sorry, I just had to like split out gross blood.
Mouth blood tastes horrible.
Yes. So thank you to Holly, thank you to Carrie. I will link Holly, Carrie, everyone's description down below.
At Blood Sweat Lipstick on Instagram.
Yes, I will link all of ours down below. You can follow Carrie Has Photography, I will make sure everyone is getting their plug. So, like always, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!